This is the total Minmus lander. So, to start us off, we have the lander itself, which again, pretty simple, just some Terrier, or it's a Terrier engine and 4 Trash Panda engines, and a lot of fuel for Delta V, and landing pad. And inside the service bay, you can see we have all of our science and our Science Junior goo tucked in there neatly. Then we have the transfer stage, probably the circular orbit circularization stage, not transfer stage. Then we have the massive booster to get all this payload into space. So this rocket is using the Mark II command pod, so we can actually take Jebediah. And I need to go hire a new scientist really quick, actually, because my plan is to take this vessel to Minmus and bounce to multiple biomes. So I want that science there. I want that scientist there to reset the Science Junior and Mystery Goo. Scientist on board, we can actually conduct material study and Mystery Goo outside Minmus. Did not make this easy on myself, but where is the Mystery Goo? Hold on, let me like turn my vessel towards the sun, maybe. Where is the Mystery Goo? Aha. There we go. So I've picked a landing zone here, because these are the flats of Minmus, so it's literally just flat, so it'll be the easiest place to land. And it looks like it has the most light, because I have like a polar orbit almost on Minmus, so can't really land directly on the light side, but I think this should be a fine enough landing spot. And if it's too far off, you know, we can just readjust later. So I'm going to save and warp closer to our maneuver node. So again, there's where we're trying to land. Okay, so there's my trajectory. So my vessel looks kind of goofy, but that's why I designed it this way, to be as, flat and stocky as possible, to make landing as easy as possible. Here we are. Go ahead and collect all of our samples. Actually, in the lesser flats. Let's go ahead and collect all. Defrod Kerbin can restore the Science Junior. The mystery goo. It's on the other side, I think. So maybe if we go like right here. Oof. There we go. Restore. Okay. So we can go ahead and just leave her on EVA. Oh, I forgot the EVA science experiment. Oh well. We'll have to come back for that, I suppose. Okay, let us plant the flag. Oh, why is it always like the wrong way? Call it the flatland. Perfect. Okay, let us return. And let's board. Let's make sure we collect it all. So, where's the nearest biome to us? Kind of zoom out here. So it looks like there's kind of mountains everywhere. I'm not sure how many different biomes these are. So maybe like down here is that hills and then that's mountains maybe. So we can maybe go, I don't know. I think the greater, where are the greater flats? This is the lesser flats, I'm not sure. But yeah, we can go that way. That's due south, right? So yeah, let's head that way. I should have saved, but just to be extra sure that we're landing there. Not be good to crash. This is a slope, but again, I think we should be fine. Just take it slow and steady. And don't tip over. Nice. Okay. More signs to be had. Could take the surface sample from all the way up here. Oh, I did not know that rocks didn't have physics, but the more you know. Wow. So I think to say that was successful is an understatement. Got 1,500 signs from that. Our scientist is now level 2. It's pretty good. We also probably did a lot of milestones there. We've entered into suborbital spaceflight. We've landed. We've walked. Planted a flag and returned home. So yeah, pretty successful. I mean, that's why even with the reduced science gain, I mean, yes, a lot of these techs are 1,000, 550 science, etc. But I mean, that is a lot of science. And I also didn't bring the EVA science kit, so there's more science we missed out on. Definitely going to do a return trip to Minmus because there's still a lot of science to be had. Speaking of science, we've been flying some missions. We can check in on the Kerbin space station and see what they're cooking up. So the Kerbin space station here has 144 science. So, in order to transmit that, we can connect to iCarIN. We have no connection somehow. Oh, it's because one of these pilots isn't in the command pod, maybe? EVA open? Okay. We can EVA to set the target to IKRN1. Still no connection. What's going on here? Okay, these satellites are already out of sync. What? Well, relay network isn't perfect. Somehow these are way out of whack. I don't know how. It must be with my rescue procedure. So I guess we gotta wait a little bit until we're connected. That's unfortunate, but downtime shouldn't be too long. Yeah, now we're connected. So now we have a connection to the KSC. We're at full battery. We can transmit the science. As you can see, this chunks our battery, and we're uploading the data. And we still have 62 data left, so this space station is going to produce a lot of science over time. It's just slow. There we go. We have leveled up. Sorry, we haven't leveled up. We have transmitted all of our science from the KSS.